Всем привет, это Shadow Game, с вами Фриск, и мы продолжаем свои расследования Vampire the Masquerade. За кого пойдем? Ну, скорее всего, за нее. Поехали. Семьдесят пять. Так. Проницательность. Можно использовать в режиме исследования, умение делать верные выводы из различных наблюдений. Стоит 60. Электроника. Тоже хорошая вещь. Убеждение мне нравится. Психология, красноречие мне тоже нравится. Так, а если я уберу это, отменю это, а тут вот... Нет, тут за 45 я ничего не смогу, правильно? Не, вот это могу. А это что дает? Сладкие речи дают на 1 очко меньше. В некоторых ситуациях позволяет замедлить время вокруг персонажа при использовании стремительного зрения без расходования очков голода. В этом состоянии вампиру доступны взаимодействия, связанные со стремительной, например, карманная кража. Стоимость в очках голода зависит от показателя стремительной сложности взаимодействия. А тут что? Ясновидение позволяет увидеть будущее, точнее некоторые события, которые могут случиться с персонажем. Блин. Да, пока перса прокачаем, а потом уже будем думать и про остальное. Поехали.
Vacation, huh? Denev's gonna take care of you. You're all gonna pay for what you've done.
Это меня тащат? Пападос.
Nothing you'll remember.
No, don't leave.
Ну, хоть переоделась. Нефертити себе.
What the hell is going on?
Я об этом. Что за Вавилонская башня? Это есть библиотека?
Prison? What am I doing here? I have to get out of here.
Что это делает? Дисциплина, которая позволяет быстро и ловко перемещаться в пространстве, замедляя восприятие времени. Рывок позволяет вампирам попадать в труднодоступные места. Так вот я за это.
I'm so hungry.
Так я голодный.
Oh, shit!
Крысами придется питаться, да?
Ugh, it's gross, but it'll have to do for now.
Иди ко мне, маленькая. Еще есть?
Well, now what? Shit! What was that? What the hell? What is this place?
Нет, сюда тоже нет. А почему ты в зеркале отражаешься? Вампиры же не должны отражаться вроде. О. Ухо чешется что-то, блин.
The library. I've been here before. Okay, so either they're all dead, or they forgot about the welcoming committee. It's me. I don't get it. Is this a memory?
Почему я туда попасть не могу?
Where did they disappear to? What am I doing here? Glad I changed shoes. Hello? Anybody here? Hazel and her damn plans. Hazel. She wanted me to talk to the warlocks.
Колдовство здесь произошло.
What's is here?
You shouldn't have come here.
What the hell?
Ага, это вот. Она пришла, ее
Warlocks
уложили.
attacked. They're the ones who locked me up here.
Тремер. Узурпаторы, чернокнижники. В 8 веке Тремер был могущественным магом и возглавил орден загадочных колдунов из Румынии, чья жажда власти и знаний внушала страх. При помощи особых магических ритуалов он столетиями продлевал себе жизнь, но в конце концов, когда силы стали покидать его, старость взяла над ним верх, не желая принять собственную смерть, Тремор обратил взор на древний секрет бессмертия. Он провел множество чудовищных колдовских ритуалов, чем навлек проклятие на себя и на своих последователей. Короче, прочтите, если вам интересно.
But why?
Что-то оно не опускалось вниз.
I really gotta get out of
Правильно?
here.
Опа.
Osborne's gonna have some explaining to do.
Подождите. Тут и сюда можно, и туда можно. И сюда можно, правильно? О, пища. Что делать? Пить кровь крыс омерзительно. Уровень подозрения повышен. Блин, а я в чем виноват-то?
A coin? What's that doing here?
Вот ибо мудрости, все вот это вот. Ну, откуда я знал? Когда-нибудь, возможно, если
Come on,
буду
Amem.
проходить,
You can do it, girl.
Ай, Мария.
It's strangely normal. Almost cozy.
Используя песочные часы во время приготовления. Примечание: при поглощении увеличивает скорость реакции субъекта в 10 раз. Неплохо. То, что я подобрал. Во-первых, отмычка, набор инструментов для вскрытия замков всегда пригодится. Согласен. Неизвестно, сколько лет ушло у колдунов-треморов на разработку этих фильтров. Иногда они могут усилить дар вампира до конца ночи. Похоже, эксперименты клана Темер над Витой увенчались успехом. ММ чувствует, что стала намного более ловкой и стремительной. Посмотрим. Нужно ли мне это сейчас пить? Чартер, я сегодня не смогу сходить к пленнику. Придется тебе сделать это за меня. Только ни слова Динебу. Там ничего сложного. Поднимаешься на 4-й этаж, чтобы убедиться, что парень все еще в отключке. Не забудь заодно проверить, цела ли печать. И самое главное, ничего не трогай. Если не помнишь комбинацию, просто посмотри на постаменты на каждом этаже. Клайд, устройство работает на крови.
Quite the program. My oh my. That's the last entry is from 2016. I wonder how many vessels have been caught since then.
Не буду я сейчас все это читать долго.
Let's see what that did.
Что произошло?
That's impressive. This tower is incredible. It's like it's from another time. I've never seen anything like it.
Я не понял, это что? Мне нужно сделать вот это, вот так вот, да? Ну, я
Something
молодец.
moved.
А что ты эту кровь не попила?
Again. worked.
Ни хрена себе, блин. Долго так еще.
Oh, come on. There's more.
Давай начнем с этого.
I hope that's the last one.
Нет, не последний. Кажется. Это реально Вавилонская башня. Нет, последний.
Is that the exit? I did it! Ah! Ugh. Ugh. My head.
What the? Shit! Clyde, get Deneb. She got out!
What? How on earth could
No
she?
time for that. Go get him!
Out. I'm out?
Ugh, who cares about Deneb? Do you think Iverson gave a shit when she offed all our guys?
Huh? Wait, Iverson, are you talking about the party? It wasn't us.
And now she's awake. Great.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Don't fall for her act. She came here to destroy us. Don't forget it.
What are they talking about? I'm not here to... We thought you were behind the attack. We...
Just can it? You can stop the little dance routine already? It's not gonna work on us. So spit it out. Why did your bitch of a prince betray us?
She didn't. This is so backwards.
You're gonna pay for her treachery. You get that? None of you are going to get away with this.
That's enough.
But Deneb.
I said enough. Miss Lewis, I presume.
Osborne. At last.
Well, you certainly are resourceful. Few people are able to escape from memory traps without assistance. Though I doubt you were able to escape with your memory unscathed.
What are you trying to tell me?
I do hope for your sake that you have recovered all of your memories. Otherwise, they're gone. The process is more or less irreversible.
You've got to be joking.
I'm afraid not. Let's put the matter behind us. Now that you're here and conscious, we'll be able to talk.
Why did you lock me up?
You represented a threat.
A threat? I just wanted to talk to you.
And why, pray tell? To explain the reasons for your prince's betrayal?
The prince is on edge. She thought you might have been behind the attack. But seeing your reaction, I'm guessing you're not.
You're putting me in a somewhat awkward position. I would like to take you at your word, but that would mean putting what's left of my men in danger. If you're telling the truth, you're going to have to prove it.
Honestly, if I wanted to finish the job, do you seriously think I would have come all by myself?
Point well taken. Go on. I'm listening.
You have to believe me. We're not responsible for the attack at the party. The prince will be relieved to know that you're all safe and sound.
If only that much were true. Many of our brethren were in attendance at that accursed reception.
You need a reason for my presence. The prince is worried about you. That's why I've been sent. To make sure you're safe.
Very well, my dear. I would like to believe that you're not here to finish the job, as they say. However, the idea that your prince sent you to help us? Iverson may be many things, but she is most certainly not sentimental.
You're right. That isn't the only reason I was sent.
Just why are you here, then?
For our alliance. I know these times are tough, but the prince wants to make sure our agreement still stands.
What agreement?
What do you mean, what agreement? The union you were supposed to celebrate at the party.
Be more specific. What were the particulars?
I'm not sure I understand. You know exactly what it was about. Why are you asking me?
I want to know if I can trust you. Or if you're trying to pull one over on me with your eloquence. So please continue.
The agreement detailed regulation of the blood market in both of our cities. From what I understand, you're pretty good at stabilizing blood, and we've got humors covered with Dr. Dunham. Our terms agree to combine Boston's Malkavian expertise with your Chantry's know-how to produce a better quality blood. But all is still in the planning stage. Nothing set in stone as of yet.
Very well. I see you've done your homework. That's somewhat reassuring. I was afraid I would have to negotiate with an amateur.
Negotiate? I'm here to reaffirm our alliance, Mr. Osborn, not redefine it.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate. I'm sorry, my dear, but I won't be able to validate the agreement. Not without a reevaluation of the terms. Look around you. This room used to be teeming with devoted kindred. We lost 3/4 of our people. Hartford has taken serious risks. In all regards, risks that are not on par with your prince's commitments. We demand compensation.
I see.
You seem to know the terms of the alliance like the back of your hand. You're more than qualified to participate in these negotiations.
With all due respect, I don't think...
Enough small talk. What is your prince willing to give us to salvage this alliance and right the wrongs that she's caused us?
What if the prince gave you a slice of her city?
That would depend on the neighborhood.
Hey man, girl, where are you going with this? Whichever one you want.
Downtown?
Within reason.
All right. How about Charlestown?
Why not?
Very well. We have a deal. I'll contact our headquarters in Hartford to iron out the details.
Fantastic. Hazel's gonna kill me.
Well then, it looks like we have ourselves an agreement. Hartford will...
10% от стоимости следующего улучшения ментальных характеристик. Воу.
remain under Boston's umbrella. For now. Iverson will still have to answer for the party. What happened was unacceptable. I will not turn a blind eye.
I understand.
That being said, I applaud your demeanor. The situation wasn't exactly to your advantage.
Thank you, sir.
Very well. I'll contact your prince in the next few days. I think we're done here, unless there's anything else you wanted to talk to me about.
I would like to ask you a few questions. If you have a minute, of course.
Of course.
You have any rivals in the blood business?
Yes, there are a few. Malkavian Spawn in particular. They had the market cornered for a good amount of time, especially in Gwendon King's day. Even though I don't approve of their methods, I must admit that they excel in their art. There are few capable of producing blood so pure.
Seems like your business has been turning for quite some time. Am I right?
Indeed, you're not mistaken. Warlocks have always had a special talent for getting the most out of blood. Call it our trademark. There's always been trafficking, but what your prince is proposing goes much further. Combining Dr. Dunham's expertise with the skills of the Tremere clan. The result would be...
enormous.
Precisely.
I bumped into a few people during my detention. Humans.
Yes.
Who are they? What are they doing here?
They're the forgotten, the invisible. People who live on the streets. Junkies. Squatters. They wander in here by choice or ill fortune. Well, we do need blood, like everyone else.
You mentioned my memory fragments earlier.
Yes.
You led me to believe that the loss of them was permanent?
Not necessarily. Memory impairment is a side effect of the dimension. How permanent the condition is varies from one person to the next.
That's the kind of thing I wish I'd known going into this.
I can only imagine. But as I told you, you may not have anything to worry about. With any luck, it should all come back to you in time. At least, if it comforts you, I truly hope so.
Am I the only victim to suffer the effects of your magic?
No, far from it. Anyone who enters the prison is affected.
Including you?
Of course, but we have rituals to counteract its effects.
I don't get it. Why do you target memories? You could have just built a bunch of high-security cells.
Believe me, all cells can be breached, even the strongest ones. But if you rob prisoners of their memories, they lose their very desire to escape.
In theory.
In theory.
No, I'm good.
Very well. You'd best be running along back to your prince. I'm sure she's eager to hear your report.
That she certainly is.
Very well, Miss Lewis. Mr. Moses, would you please escort MM out? It would be a shame if she were to get lost again. As for the rest of you, it seems we need to start packing our things. Next stop, Charlestown.
Да. Вы не вернули себе все воспоминания. А где бы я их достал? Да, за мужика была более долгая линия. Умение вскрывать замки. Мудрость. Я бы увеличил. Не, ну не сразу на два, вы чё? Прикалываетесь. Ну вот так вот сделаем.
Mom, have you ever been here before?
No, this place is a rental pumpkin. It was just for the party.
Oh. Do you know what happened?
No, that's what we are here to find out. But we have to be very careful. Do you remember our rules for when we go out?
Yes. I become invisible and don't touch anything.
That's a big girl attitude. You can walk around as long as you don't stray too far.
And if there's any sign of trouble, I wait for you outside?
That's it. We make a great team, Sweet Fangs. The police are here. Shit. That's a bad sign. Remember what we said. No wandering off.
Yes, Mom. I'm a big girl.
Okay, then. Where are you, Richard?
I was still going to leave a colleague later.
Yeah, we're all gonna need breaks and breathers.
I've never seen anything like it, have you?
I've had to exhume a few old bodies over the years, but I never thought I'd stumble across a cemetery full of them in an apartment downtown. Stop! You can't come through here!
Hi, I live in the building and I was told to come give a statement.
You need to go down to the precinct to give your statement, ma'am. Only law enforcement is allowed here.
Oh, I hadn't understood that. Thank you.
Have a pleasant evening.
There's no way I'm gonna get access if I'm not one of them.
В некоторые зоны нельзя зайти без соответствующего пропуска, но вы всегда можете проникнуть туда тайно, используя маску 1000 лиц. Маска 1000 лиц позволяет вам в общих чертах принять внешность другого человека. С новой внешностью вам могут стать доступны новые области и варианты ответов в диалогах. Однако никто не примет вас за конкретного персонажа. Скопированную внешность вы можете применять ее в безопасной зоне.
You shouldn't be out, and especially not here.
Move along, please.
Great. Now I just need to find a secluded spot. This should do the trick.
Sorry, but we got a full house. Officers tripping over each other already.
Only forensics is allowed in the crime scene.
And the feds, of course.
No sweat. It was just in case you needed help. I should find a uniform I can use to get in. I can't leave yet.
This isn't rocket science. Keep it simple.
I'll update the guys. You're taking over the investigation, and we'll put all the stabbing victims in crates and send them out to the balcony.
Exactly.
Richard. He sensed me. He's here. But something's wrong.
Good evening, officer.
Gentlemen. Body bags. What could that mean? I just got here. Can you fill me in?
I've never seen anything like it. It's a real bloodbath in there.
Do we know what happened?
Captain Paulson thinks it looks like some kind of goddamn cult. But I've heard the feds talking about terrorists.
The feds are here already?
They showed up the minute we got here. We didn't even get a chance to see everything.
How'd they get here so fast?
They know who did it, obviously.
Do you really think it's terrorists?
It's weird, but hey, it could be. There are guys who are burned to a crisp, dismembered, beaten to a pulp. With those guys, you can expect anything these days.
What do we know about all these bodies?
Those are the ones we can take down already. The ones that were stabbed in the chest need to be put in crates and moved to the balcony. The feds will process them. We are not allowed to touch them.
Stabbed how?
Looks like some kind of sacrifice. They all got stabbed in the heart, it looks like. But if you want to make yourself useful, go see Paulson.
Where is he?
You just missed him. He just went into the living room.
Okay, thanks. I'm gonna take a look around.
Значит, кого-то зажарили, а кого-то превратили в вампира. Фу, кого-то убили как вампира.
Oh, there's so much blood.
I sense you're losing control.
It's all this blood. I need to focus.
Mom, are you feeling all right?
Yes. Don't worry about me, Pumpkin.
Mom,
Зверь. У каждого вампира есть зверь, сила, заставляющая его повиноваться неизменным инстинктам, тяга к насилию и извращениям, которое ежечасно грозит превратить вампира в хищное чудовище, полностью лишенное разума. Это представляет серьезную угрозу для Маскарада.
Please? I'm going to be sick. All this blood, it feels so strong.
Oh, crap. She feels as bad as I do.
I want to leave, Mom. I'm scared.
I don't like it either, Sugar Fangs. But your mother has a job to do. You understand?
If you're scared too, then why don't we just leave?
Because Hazel asked me to do this.
I like Hazel. She lets me come with you. But there are too many people here. And they're all torn and broken.
We have no choice.
Can't you feel all that blood everywhere? Are we going to be hungry like this the whole time?
We'll figure something out. Say, I was thinking, we haven't played a game together in ages.
I know. I miss our games.
Why don't you think up a riddle for Mom to solve?
Okay.
Hunger like that. Not now. Not here. Somebody spilled wine here.
Ну, пойдем и кого-нибудь сожру. Не проблема.
Come with me over there.
Right away.
This door.
A vessel with more holes in him than a junkie. We're off to a good start.
All right, guys. Listen up. The feds are taking over the investigation. So don't touch a thing. Put all the stiffs with stakes through their hearts out on the balcony. They'll take care of them. All right, go. You know what you have to do.
Shit. I have to find Richard and fast.
All said and done, it's probably better that the feds are handling this case. They have more resources to solve it.
Yeah.
Sorry, only forensics can go in there.
Guess they could use it as an excuse to add a door.
Wait, what's going on? I can sense your hunger. What's going on?
Shit! It's starting again.
Mom, are you okay? Do you feel weird too?
We've already had that talk, Halsey, my love. Don't look at it. So, have you come up with another riddle for me?
Yes, I've got one.
I'm listening. It's not too hard, is it?
No. Riddle me this. I fear the sun more than anything, and the mortals have been fighting me since forever. If they catch me, they keep me in a box. Who am I?
That reminds me of us. The sun, the box.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer, the kindred.
Oh no, Mom. Wrong answer. It's the cold. It's kept in the fridge, and the vessels don't like it. That's a pretty good one, don't you think?
Oh, wow. You were so right. I was way off.
Halsey
Halsey scores 1 more point.
And 0 for Mom.
But I haven't said my last word. I'm not giving up.
Are you feeling funny
Неправильная
too?
загадка. Вы что,
Are you
прикалываетесь?
hungry?
I'm almost done, okay? Let's just keep playing. Ugh, the hunger. It's too strong. Damn it!
Can someone come and bag a briefcase in the kitchen?
A briefcase? Shit out of luck. I'm out of large-size evidence bags. We got backup on the way. They'll have some.
What do we have here?
Tons of evidence. Do you know if the team from Forensics LPU has shown up yet?
No, I don't.
I need them to process the briefcase I found. And the invoice that was with it.
An invoice?
Yeah, there's some glass tubes. Address to some warehouse over on Cellar Street.
Shit. There's a red salon in that district. We've got to hand it all over to the feds. I can do it.
I already gave them the address. They'll probably send a team to investigate when they're done here.
I've got to warn Hazel. A briefcase.
What is it?
It's a small suitcase. We put important papers in, Pumpkin. One handcuff is still attached. Let's see what's in it. Supplier invoices, client files, all in Beryl Underwood's name. Better not leave that here. Otherwise, they'll trace it back to us.
So little food for so many people.
Pinot Noir. I think I used to like this wine. A vessel. Dead. A second handcuff. Broken, just like the other one.
Для мисс Иверсон код 7246. Блин. Для мисс Андервуда код 5593. В этот раз не забудь удалить мое сообщение. Код 6159. И удалите уже мое сообщение, или я буду передавать через В. Через звук ты уже не передашь. Извини, но увы.
Amiko Izanami. Now I remember. She turns vessels into marionettes during parties. Miley was supposed to speak. Or rather, flatter Hazel.
Надо взять его, да? Взять, конечно.
There's an extensive amount of debris.
Sorry, I have a lot of only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
There's a note.
Ты знаешь, что я по уши в делах, но в эту ночь мы наконец-то сможем побыть вместе. Благодарна за твое терпение, я подготовила для нас небольшой сюрприз от Химику. Знаю, мы очень давно не виделись. Переговоры по историческому воссоединению проходили невероятно тяжело. Много времени ушло на поиски компромисса, который устроил бы обе стороны. Я пренебрегала нашим общением. Если можешь меня простить, присоединись ко мне в полночь в восточной комнате. Там нас встретит подруга, ты ее, скорее всего, не знаешь, но учитывая твою любовь к бандажу, уверена, ты оценишь ее уникальные таланты.
I wonder what surprise Jara had in store for him. LR3. There was a container here earlier. Smells burnt.
Only federal operatives and their assets are allowed in this area. Sorry.
Go on. More hands on deck.
What's happening? What's happening to you?
Mom.
Yes?
Come on, please.
Where are you taking me, Pumpkin?
I told you I'd be a big girl, but it's really hard. I really don't feel good. Not even a tiny bit. It's all this blood.
Me either, Pumpkin. It's not easy.
Не понимаю.
Let's take a little time out then. Weren't you supposed to be coming up with a riddle for me?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Okay, but it's the last one, alright?
Cross my heart, Pumpkin.
So, riddle me this. If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
Could you repeat that, please?
If the child of Hazel Iverson is the sire of my child, who am I to Hazel Iverson?
Если дитя Хейзла Ивера сир моего дитя, то кто я для Хейзла Ивера?
If you embrace Hazel Iverson's child, you'd create a blood bond with that kindred and...
But Mom, you know you can't embrace a kindred. If you could, then you'd have lots of sires.
That's right. Your riddles are tough, Pumpkin. Now tell me already.
Easy peasy. The sire of my child can only be me.
Of course. I get it now.
And so, if Hazel Iverson is my sire, then I am her child.
I would have never figured it out.
I'm all out of ideas, Mom. There's too much blood everywhere.
Yes, I know.
And also, I mean, Mom, I don't want to see Richard.
You can stay outside if you want. I'll hurry up.
I guess.
We've got to hang in there. I don't want to disappoint Hazel. Come on. I have to find Richard.
Так, мне надо пожрать.
Ah, finally, the cavalry. Thanks for coming.
It's a good turn if I can take a look around here alone to myself. They took him for dead. He's barely breathing. That's a knife wound. Huh. Bringing a knife to a gunfight? Some sort of whip. With blood on it. It must have been screwed onto an injection gun. And the fibrogen. That's an improved coagulant. I've heard that if it's used on one of our kind, it can keep us from regenerating. Or even using our powers. A real nasty concoction. torn off. Oh, Jara could have done that. Shit. Richard.
Да, кто-то хорошенько поработал.
Take it slow.
Че, у него зеркальная болезнь?
They sure did a number on you.
They're here. They found us. Before I knew it hit me, I had a stake in my heart. I've never seen anything like it. These mortals, unafraid of us.
Shh, gentle.
You shouldn't be here. You should be at the Institute.
Calm down. What happened here?
The mortals who are here, it's the Second Inquisition.
What makes you say that? Are you sure?
Yes, there's even a man of the cloth in charge of them. Monsignor Stanford. They mowed us down like so many blades of grass. All of us.
So, they found us.
We have to go warn the others.
Wait. There might still be kindred here. We can't leave them behind.
This is insane. It's irresponsible.
The prince asked me to find Miley. But I need your help.
Miley? Well, now I understand. The prince had you released against my orders, and she sent you here. And you'd rather obey her? She's using you. There's no way I'll help. Ask her for help since you're here for her.
I don't want you to go back to sleep at the Institute. Please don't leave me all alone again.
And what about you? What were you doing here?
Excuse me, I don't understand. I came to present my vessels to the Hartford envoy. They're part of the prince's agreement.
So you obey the prince too sometimes?
It wasn't an order. It was the crowning achievement of my years of research. Some things are beyond you. It's obvious that Hazel is manipulating you.
She cares about me. I don't see why it's an issue.
Does she care about you or about your premonitions?
That argument doesn't hold water. Hazel's not the first person to take an interest in our gifts. Princes have always sought glimpses of tomorrow to better rule their domains. Take Quentin King, for example.
Yes, I know. She wants to separate you from me, I'm sure of it. What has she been telling you about me?
She believes that Halsey should be under my care.
Proof of point.
And that I alone should decide what's best for her.
Don't tell me. She's here with you.
Of course she's with me. I couldn't just leave her.
Oh, this is just getting better and better. Aren't you ever gonna heed my advice?
I have to finish up here.
To look for Miley, I heard. Do you want to end up like all the others? Shredded to bits on the balcony?
Don't take it that way.
Then all is well. I'll leave you to it. I'm going to have a word with Iverson.
Wait. I have to tell you something. They have the address of the Red Salon on Cellar Street.
So, there's going to be a second attack. but I advise you to watch your step.
I can find Miley without him, and Hazel will congratulate us.
Sorry. Only special agents are allowed in this area. Sorry. Only special agents are allowed in this area.
Блин, а где я могу утолить голод?
A steak. There's no doubt about it. This is for us.
На всякий случай. Мне надо кого-нибудь выпить.
Guess they could use it as an excuse
так у
to
меня
add a
скопирована форма. Только надо переодеть. А где бы ее переодеть? Только там снаружи, да? Надеюсь, выпить кого-нибудь есть.
All right.
Хотя бы.
Evening.
Here we go. I wonder what's hiding here.
Hey, you! Come give me a hand.
I sense something. It's coming from over there.
Stop! You can't go in there. Monsignor's standing orders. No interruptions.
So Stanford is back there. But I just wanted to...
It's too dangerous, and you know it. If you've got something to give him, tell Olsen is novice.
Suit yourself. But remember I warned you.
That's not very encouraging.
What monsters? We have to evacuate these 3 containers.
Where are you evacuating them to?
Long Island. Monsignor Stanford's orders.
So that's where they're hiding then. I wonder why all the trouble.
He wants to take his time with those specimens. He won't have time for it here. Anyway, whenever you take one down, just let me know which one, okay? I'll make a note of it in their file.
Sure, fine. Their file, you said?
Yeah. Monsignor brought their files over so we could check off the ones we captured.
Oh, yeah. Right. And they've got files on us? It's a fucking nightmare. mercy. They burned both juice bags and kindred alike.
Don't touch those papers.
Shit. There are names on these files. I'd better get him out of here so I can take a look.
Don't bother with that. Those are Stanford's files.
It brings paperwork on a job like this?
Yes. So his novice can record whether they were captured or exterminated.
If they have intel on us, I have to find out what they know. I needed to see him anyway. I'll just take them to him.
Don't bother. He'll pick them up on the way to see Stanford.
Go put away what's on the table.
Okay.
Finally. Now I can take a look at those files. Target. I think that's Dijon's child. Oh! Jara, already evacuated. Oh! Miley! They haven't taken her yet. No way I'm letting them keep that. Organs. Are they cutting us up into pieces?
Sorry, I don't have the time.
From the looks of their gear, they knew what they were getting into. It looks like armor. They also suffered losses. This one's missing an arm. The one I found in the bathroom, I'm guessing. SAD. At least I can put a name on the attackers. Wow. Am I seeing this right? They're collecting us. They're collecting us. I can't believe it. More boxes. Bingo. The files of everyone they're taking away. Which one is Miley in? A leather jacket. Victor Chen. Doesn't ring a bell. Maybe a Hartford Tremere. Holy shit. Everything's been burned. Everything.
These sacrifices are a necessary evil. I'm really busy right now.
More boxes.
Yes?
Just out of curiosity, do you know what Stanford's doing in there?
Yeah. I think he's exterminating a few parasites. World a safer place and all.
No kidding. They'll pay for this.
Mom!
Halsey, Mommy knows what she's doing. Go wait for me at the elevator. I'll be right there.
You took your time, my son. Oh, interesting. I would never have imagined that one of you would have the gall to approach us so closely. I see you.
But
And yes, we have come to Boston. Your kind doesn't stand a chance. How do you think we found you tonight? In St. Leopold's name, we will find you all, to the very last.
Ни хрена себе. Провально очень. Ну что ж, на этом мы остановимся. Или нет, подождем. Сейчас посмотрим, что скажет принцесса. И после этого
And like always,
завершим.
you've completed your mission.
Like always?
Those words don't come from me. You must know what they say about you here.
No, I don't know. Enlighten me.
Well, you have kind of a reputation. It's actually rather flattering.
I've already told you, you can't trust anyone here. Everyone's working an angle.
I have a hard time seeing how saying nice things about you to me could be construed as manipulation.
It's all tactics to get you to let your guard down, or earn a favor. So, you need to be even more careful.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Don't listen to gossip. Forge your own opinions.
Don't worry about it.
It's not a natural thing here. It takes some experience.
Mens et manus.
Не хватает. И повысить не могу.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. It's Latin. My mind wandered for a moment. You didn't tell me what was in those files you gave the prince.
I don't see how that's any of your business.
To make up your own mind about something, the best way is to go to the source. And apparently, Jason Moore is well informed.
I see. You'll have to be patient, Fang.
Do you think your success on the mission could play to our advantage? I mean, for...
The prince will decide your fate when the time comes. Being useful to her can't hurt. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I just want to get it over with. Like when you're going into finals?
Even if there's no going back?
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
It is.
Your child, Beryl Underwood, did he have any second thoughts?
I don't want to discuss it.
He's your only child, so I wondered how it went. Well, could you enlighten me?
Beryl is very different from you. He always has been. I was blind. It won't happen again. Beryl would have begged me to get what he wanted. Your patience reassures me. I'm making the right choice with you.
You seem to really have a problem with him.
Yes, and that's why you must stay away from him.
This separation between you, what caused it?
Don't dig too far into it. You know this is something I don't discuss.
That's too bad.
I'm not one to beat around the bush, especially on a matter like this. So either be frank with me, or be silent.
I'm sorry, it's just that it's not easy for me.
I'm listening.
Beryl asked me to come by and see him.
Did you?
I didn't think anything bad could happen. I actually thought that...
You ignored what I told you. Don't ever do that again. What did he want with you?
Nothing in particular. He wanted to get to know me. He told me about Seattle, the Camarilla. He was just being nice, that's all.
Beryl isn't nice. He's dangerous. I'm going to have a word with him.
But...
Wait here.
Just one more, and then you can go rest.
All right. Thanks, Ms. Ortiz.
Хавать я пока не хочу.
A message from Caius. Need you downstairs. Urgent issue. Bad timing. I'm going to have to choose. Help Caius or speak with Beryl.
Sorry, Mr. Bazzori. Miss Drory's quarters are off limits.
What's going on here?
Mr. Leto's orders. We've got to clean up.
Asshole.
Now she's sending you.
Run into some trouble with the prince?
That's a question to ask Hazel. She's the one who doesn't know what she wants.
Did she ask you to do something?
She summoned me like a servant. I know she doesn't trust me, even though I don't understand why. She's gone all paranoid Ice Queen, and there's no way I'm gonna let it cost me my head. I don't know how you still put up with her.
You owe your place in the Primogen to her.
What, you think I don't know that? I've always done my best to keep her from screwing things up. But when she reached out to Hartford...
Hartford is a key part of her plan.
We can't count on Hartford. There are other chantries, other kindred who could help us. After what happened last night, I'm not sure you realize just how deep the shit we are in goes.
And I suppose you have the solution?
Maybe. Not that I'm happy about it. There's interesting stuff going on in other places. Boston's not the center of the universe.
We don't know who can be trusted. This is no time to leave. If the prince has kept you in the dark, she must have had a good reason for it. Just look at what happened.
Open your eyes, Caleb! The Boston Camarilla is crumbling before our eyes! What are the odds we survive?
If you leave now, you're no better than our enemies.
You're one to talk. You know what it's like to feel called to be elsewhere.
That has nothing to do with this. Salem isn't elsewhere. You won't be any safer there.
It's just a starting point. We thaumaturgs will find a way to deal with it.
I see that you've planned for everything.
I've already lost too much time. You shouldn't waste your time either.
If you leave, Hazel will catch up with you.
What do you mean?
You know, she doesn't like people who have been disloyal, especially now.
Hazel doesn't need new enemies. She should be wary.
Be careful.
Goodbye, Caleb.
Caleb, our secret agent is back already.
It's locked from the inside. I've seen princes come and go. In the end, it always comes down to a struggle for power between the prince and their primogen. Hazel is strong, but will she last much longer?
Caleb, you don't come here often. Sorry, things are a little hectic here, as you can see.
What's going on?
Code Red. We're destroying all of our files, following protocol.
Did you ask for a few hands?
Yeah, I keep asking them to send me a couple more people. Even kind would be useful. But apparently there are fires everywhere and it's taking forever. It's a huge undertaking. And of course, Hazel's putting major pressure on me. I think she holds me responsible for what happened with Journey. That little bitch got me in trouble.
It's her job. She's trying to keep us from going down with the ship, no matter the cost.
I agree. And you know how much I love Hazel. But it's starting to get hard to manage. My efficiency might be the stuff of legend, but even I make mistakes. How about you? Is everything all right?
After last night, who could say that?
I mean, you know, your condition.
My condition?
You know, you're the eldest among us now.
Are you worried about me, or the void I'll leave behind?
You're an essential asset for the Camarilla. You disappearing now would be one of the worst possible things that can happen to us.
It's true that reliability is a virtue in decline.
Don't leave us. That's all. For Hazel's sake.
I've got my own reasons to stay.
I was wondering, what is it like? Do you hear voices? Does it come at you all at once?
It's more like a feeling. A light one at first. Then it grows and grows till it becomes unbearable.
It doesn't look so unbearable for you.
I'm hanging on, but you shouldn't worry about it. You're still very young.
Listen to us. Talking about growing old, like mortals do.
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just the Second Inquisition attack. You're the only person here who doesn't seem fazed by it. London seems so far away. Now they're here. They're destroying the people we know. I really need to get back to work.
Good luck.
My sire collected books too. He left them all behind.
There's no point in hanging around here bothering me.
Mr. Bazori.
Very well, Mr. Shaw. Please excuse me.
Sorry, I don't really have time for this.
I've been at this for hours.
Где этого лета найти, блин? А? Отправьтесь на лифте на первый этаж. На минус, чтобы ответить на зов Кайлет. А? На минус первый. А, Кайлет это охранник.
We're waiting for Mr. Leto's signal. Until then, if you have any questions...
I want to report on his activities pronto. I don't like the sound of that at all. Oh, there you are. Follow me, please. We'll speak in private. I said in private. Come on. I said in private. Come on.
You wanted to see me?
Happy to see you, Caleb. We don't usually let anybody down here, but I can bend the rules for you.
To what do I owe this honor?
I need you. Something's come up. On the night of the attack, someone sent a message to an unauthorized recipient.
Do you know who it was?
Not now, but I will soon enough. Otherwise, the prince will have my head. Caleb, I need your help. I get the feeling that it's all connected. It's too huge to be a coincidence.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Jara Drory.
I'm listening.
There's a lot of fishy stuff going on here, and the least we can do is try to understand how it all fits together. In my place, under the current circumstances, I can't really go poking my nose in her business.
And I can.
Nobody will bother you. I'm not asking for much. Just take a look in Jara's room to see if you can find anything that ties her to any of this. And if you could do it quickly.
Why?
Because I'm about to erase a ton of data. It's the Code Red protocol. And since Jara vanished, the prince wants her personal data to disappear along with her. That doesn't give us much time. You in?
I could maybe go and take a look around.
Great. I found a key to her room. Take it.
Thanks.
It's our last chance to recover the data from Jara Drury's computer before everything disappears for good. Just insert this thumb drive and it will download everything I need. If she betrayed us, I'll know.
Fine. I'll go see what I can find.
Thanks. One last thing.
Uh-huh.
If you could keep this just between you and me.
Fine.
And don't come back to see me here. It's supposed to be sealed. It'll look suspicious. I'll send in an engineer after you. Give him the drive when you're done, but don't tell him anything. We have to keep this between us.
As you wish.
Ну что ж, на этом мы закончим. Надеюсь, вам было интересно. Пишите свои комментарии. Поставьте лайк. Подпишитесь. И ждите новых роликов. Мир вашему дому.